The Guyana Gold Board is one of the agencies that falls under the Ministry of Natural Resource. Tonight I have two wonderful young ladies who are representing the Guyana Gold Board. We have Miss Althea and we also have Miss Faye. It's a pleasure to have you guys on our feature. How are you doing tonight? Apart from being cold.
We are great and we are very privileged to represent the Guyana Gold Board, an agency under the Ministry of Natural Resources.
And how are you?
I'm doing great.
So for persons who is viewing our feature and would have heard the name the Guyana Gold Board but doesn't say, oh, they're all about gold, but it doesn't really know what the Gold Board really stands for. Could you tell them briefly what the Guyana Gold Board is all about?
So the Guyana Gold Board, as I mentioned before, is an agency under the Ministry of Natural Resources. And the Guyana Gold Board is tasked with the responsibility of being the supervisory body for all persons who are involved within the gold mining sector.
Okay. Now, what are some of the services that is being offered here at this expo?
So at the Guyana Gold Board, we're tasked with purchasing all of the gold produced locally in Guyana. And we do so through our three offices. We have our head office that is located in Queenstown. We have a branch in Bartica and at our Port Kaituma branch. We are inviting persons to come and view our booth. And we would like to inform them about the processes at the Guyana Gold Board, how you go about becoming a miner captured within our system, the benefits of selling to the Guyana Gold Board. So we just want to educate the miners generally about the processes at the Guyana Gold Board.
Okay. So if persons want to, as you said, sell to the Guyana Gold Board, walk me through that. And I did see on you the table here with the flyers, the benefit as well. A lot of persons want to know about benefits. So walk me through it.
Okay, so any person wanting to sell to the Guyana Gold Board, we have some basic requirements that we are required to collect basic information under the AML Act, inclusive of a identification document. It could be either your national ID card, a valid passport, or your driver's license, your TIN certificate, your proof of address within the last 6 months, and your mining license issued by the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission. Those are some of the very basic documents we require. For companies, there is a little bit more. They would have to submit their incorporation documents, their declaration of compliance, etc.
I must add that persons might wonder why we require so many documents. But like the banks, the Guyana Gold Board is seen as a financial institution and we are required under the Anti-Money Laundering Act to conform with the rules and regulations that guide that act. Hence the reason for those requirements.
For persons who have been coming on board and selling to the Guyana Gold Board, what has been the response? Are they saying that, you know what, I should have done this a long time, I should have gotten information?
If you see our benefits, let me just show you what our benefits are. If you see our benefits, you will really be happy to be part of the Guyana Gold Board, because when you are a client of the Guyana Gold Board, you conform to the rules and regulations of the Anti-Money Laundering Act. Other places you might not be conforming, but the Guyana Gold Board, as a government entity and as a supervisory body, you know that one, our procedures are transparent and you get the best deals for your metal.
That's a lot of benefits there. Just those persons who can't see actually what are some of the benefits, just read it out to them.
All right, good. So some of our benefits include just wait for gold. Know that when you come to the Guyana Gold Board, our procedure is transparent, as I mentioned before. We are required to ensure that our weights are tested under the Bureau of Standards. And we also require our licensed gold dealers to follow the same procedure. So just wait for gold. Competitive prices and exchange rates. Our rates are obtained from the London Bullion Fix, and we have two fixes, which at 8 o'clock and at 10:15 it changes. We are involved, as long as you are a client and you sell to the Guyana Gold Board, you're involved in the development of your country, because the royalties and taxes that you pay, it goes to the development of roads, schools, hospitals, and so many more. All right, so you guarantee that your taxes go to the development of Guyana. So you have reliability in testing of your purity, because again, our procedure is very tight. Our procedure ensures transparency and reliability. Incentive for bank loans. When you sell to the Guyana Gold Board, our records, we have our records, and the records, if at any time you're required to transact any business with a government agency or a private agency or even the bank, you can come to us and request a letter, which is called a declaration letter. And this declaration letter shows that you would have sold to the Guyana Gold Board, you would have paid your royalties, and you would have paid your taxes. Even if you have any business with GRA and require compliance, it shows that you would have submitted, you would have remitted all your taxes to the Guyana Revenue Authority. We have incentive for bank loans. We have a lot of banks here, and the banks need to see your source of income. And so this is some form of source of income. We have duty-free concession. Mentioned before, if you sell to the Guyana Gold Board, it doesn't guarantee that you will be qualified for duty-free. But you submit your declaration letter, and they determine if you qualify for duty-free concession. We have declaration letters, which is self-explanatory. We have incentive for firearm. All right. I would not go in depth, but submit your declaration letter. It shows that you're a minor, you're involved within the gold industry, and there is some form of risk when you have any form of what should I say?
Precious metal.
Pressure. All right. So we have payout adjustments following acid testing. What happens after 10?
The Guyana Gold Board has a policy. Once you sell 10 ounces or more, we automatically take a sample that is further assay, and we use the XRF technology to assay that gold, and there's a 99.9% chance that there's an adjustment after, and that results in a positive payment to the client on his or her next transaction to the Guyana Gold Board.
Wow, that's a lot of information and also lots of benefit. Before we go, what else would you like, or last words to our viewers out there? And for those persons who are not with the Guyana Gold Board as yet, what would you say to them?
We're encouraging our clients. I know persons might want to know what the Guyana Gold Board has to do with Building Expo. Even though we're not directly associated with Building Expo, we have so many persons that are traversing these floors, and we just want to interact with the general public. So hence the reason for us being here. So we're encouraging you, if you are not selling with the Guyana Gold Board, come on board. We have so many benefits.
For persons who, let's say, missed Building Expo, but looking at our feature and wants to get some more information on the Guyana Gold Board, they may have a question or two that we may not mention in our interview. What are the telephone numbers? Or for persons who would probably want to visit the office as well?
Yes. As mentioned, we have 3 locations. Our head office, or our corporate office, is located in Queenstown, 133 Crown Street, Queenstown. We have our 2 branch offices, one in Bartica, Lot 9 Bartica, and the other is in Port Kaituma, Turn Basin, Port Kaituma. In addition to that, we have an active Facebook page, and we have an active website where more information may be gathered.
Any last words, Ms. Faith?
So we're encouraging persons. You can follow us on Facebook at the Guyana Gold Board, and our website is ggb.gov.gy. All of our contact details are there. You can always message us directly either on Facebook or the website, and we will respond.
Thank you guys so much for being on our feature and sharing so much information to the general public. I'm sure they are happy.
Grateful for your
Most welcome. Well, viewers, there you heard it from two representing the Guyana Gold Board. I'm sure you did learn a lot. You can visit any one of their location or give them a call. Samantha Singh, goodbye for now.